Hi, my name is Bryony. I'm Director of Mindfulness at Kinema Fitness. And today I'm going to guide you through a 10-minute runner's mobility exercise stretch. So all you'll need is a space big enough for you to stretch in, about the size of a yoga mat. If you have a yoga mat, great, but you can also do this on a carpeted or sort of cushioned area or even somewhere outside. You also can do this all with your shoes on or off. So if you need to pause this video at this moment to kind of grab all of that stuff, along with the water and some comfortable clothing, you can go ahead and do that before we get started. I'll have you start in a child's pose position with your knees out wide, big toes to touch behind you, and then just soften everything down towards your mat. With your forehead connected towards the floor, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep breathing like that a few more times, really expanding through your rib cage and letting it all release on your exhale. 2 more complete breaths just like that. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more full breath in. Open mouth exhale. From here, you can gently walk your hands up towards your knees. Come to a kneeling position, and we'll start with some neck circles. So you can bring your chin down to center, and then roll your right ear over to right shoulder. Slowly and smoothly lift your chin up through center as you guide your left ear over to that left shoulder. And as you come back through center, just take 1 smooth circle all the way around in that same direction. Once you arrive with your chin back to your chest, we'll reverse that circle. So bring your left ear to left shoulder. Drop your head back, lifting through your chin. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder, and then release your chin down. And 1 smooth circle all the way around in that direction. Lift your gaze up towards the level of this video, wherever you've got it, and then take your right arm all the way across your chest, using your left arm to kind of pull that arm towards you. So we will be working a lot into the feet and the backs of the legs for this exercise, but in running, you also have to use your arms. And so it's really nice to get this stretch in the shoulders and the neck as well. Take an inhale as you reach your arms out wide. Exhale, cross your left arm over your torso, pulling it in with your right palm, similar to the other side. Might not feel exactly the same. That's important to note, and it's totally normal. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, and you can go ahead and release that arm down. And from here, we'll come into a downward facing dog position. So you can just tuck your toes under, lift your hips up high, and find a really nice long spine. So that means that you can lift your heels and bend your knees as much as you need to reach your tailbone up towards your sky. From this position, inhale as you lift your right leg up high. Exhale, step your right foot between your palms, coming into a low lunge. So once you're in this low lunge, you can kind of rock a few times back and forth over the left toes, really stretching into the sole of that left foot. And then relax that left knee down as you untuck your left toes. Walk your hands on top of your right thigh, pressing your hips down and forward in this low lunge. Take an inhale to lift your arms up high. Exhale, guide your palms back down towards your mat or the floor, framing your right foot. Then start to send your hips back, flexing right toes towards your sky. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold even deeper over that right leg. On your inhale, rebend into your right knee. Heel toe the right foot over to the right. Place 2 hands down inside of that right foot. And here you can relax your head down, or if you feel like you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can lower down onto your left forearm first and maybe your right. And if you've got yoga blocks handy or books or something like that, you can always use those underneath your hands or forearms in this position. Slowly walk yourself back up onto your palms. Take your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Inhale as you twist over your right shoulder. Exhale, release, right palm down to the mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee up high, and just step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. You can kind of pedal out the feet here. Other side, inhale your left leg up high, 3-legged dog. Exhale as you step your left foot through, lowering that right knee down, coming into this low lunge position. So you can walk your hands up on top of your left thigh, kind of easing into the stretch. And then on an inhale, reach your arms up high, fingertips to the sky. Maybe lean back a little bit here. Exhale, frame your left foot with left fingertips. Begin to send your hips back as you flex your toes towards the sky. The left knee doesn't need to be completely straight. More so think of inhaling and lengthening your spine and exhaling to fold over that left leg. Also kick the left heel down into the floor. Good, rebend into your left knee. Transfer that left hand to the inside of your left leg as you heel toe left foot open to the left. So you can lower your head here, staying on 2 palms, or you can come down onto right forearm first, and then maybe left. Round into your spine, relax the back of your neck, let your head hang really heavy. Slowly walk yourself back up onto 2 palms. Bring your left hand to the top of left thigh and twist over left shoulder. Really good for the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left palm to your mat. Tuck your right toes under, step left foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then come down back onto your knees, sitting back against your heels. From this posture, you can kind of lift up your hips, tuck your toes under, and come back to sit as far back on your heels as you can. So I'm sitting this way just so that you can see my feet. Your palms can come to the tops of your thighs. You might even close your eyes here. This is a really great stretch for plantar fasciitis if you deal with that. But if it ever becomes too painful, you can always come up out of it. About 1 more deep breath here. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Come into a tabletop position. You can find your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Inhale to arch your spine, lifting your gaze, looking up. Exhale, round through your spine, press into both palms. Again, inhale to arch the spine, lift your gaze. Great job. Exhale, lower your gaze as you round your spine. Good. Come back to a neutral spine position. And then as you sit back, swing your legs around in front of you. We'll take some final leg stretches here. So you can pull the sole of your left foot into your inner right thigh. Sit with a really nice tall spine. Take an inhale to lift your left arm up high. Exhale, lean over to the right. Keep that left shoulder rolling open. You might even look up towards the sky, wherever you're at, and flex your right toes up in the same direction. Inhale as you swing your arm to sit back up. Turn over your right leg and fold in that direction on your exhale. Inhale, slowly walk your body back up. You can bring your hands behind you to switch out your legs. Sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh, and the left leg is fully extended, toes flexing up towards the sky. On an inhale, sit really tall. Reach your right arm up high. Exhale, lean over to the left, keeping that right shoulder rolling open, lengthening through both sides. Inhale, sit back up. Turn your torso over your left leg. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, slowly walk yourself back up. You can come to a seated position and just take a really deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Bryony, Director of Mindfulness at Kinema Fitness.